All right, hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. First, I'm gonna give honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Gadash. Double honors to the elders apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to all my fellow Aki, my Akwat out there that follow Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity. I like to say shalom. All right, the title of this video is gonna be called "Ye Are Gods," man, because the Israelite man, woman, and child is about to turn into a supernatural, powerful being, man. Something that the world have never seen before. Okay, and it's going to start with the elect, not with the 2/3 of our people, because they have to die off first. Okay, but us Israelites, the brothers and sisters that call on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai with truth and sincerity, you're about to turn into a whole superhero, a whole supernatural, a godlike being, man. Okay, the brothers that you see on the highways and hedges that you people like to scoff and mock are going to be the gods of the earth, man. They're going to be coming after you. Okay, but this mortal phase that we've been through for thousands of years has been a learning lesson, man. Okay, from Genesis to today, and even Yahweh Shai's crucifixion. The Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High. Right. The Israelite, the Israelite man, woman, and child is a god. All right. Starting with the Israelite man. We're gods, man. Okay. Why do you think they want to destroy the so-called black man so much? Why do you think they want to destroy the so-called Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian man? Okay. Why do you think they pushing out all these chemicals, all these weapons of mass destruction, just to destroy us? From slavery to the Tuskegee experiment to the bombing in Philadelphia to everything, man. Destroying Black Wall Street, a lot of these black cities that used to be, thriving. Now they're off the map. Why is that? Because they want to destroy the lineage of Israel. Esau has perpetual hatred upon us, man. And these nations really hate us. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man, he's about to augment us. He's about to upgrade us into supernatural, godlike superheroes, man. Every Israelite brother that you see is and sister and child that's part of the elect is going to be their own superhero. Okay. See, these Marvel movies and comic books, they low level. These Marvel and DC movies, they fucking low level, man. And I'm speaking from as a comic nerd, because I grew up watching these movies, but we about to be the real comic book characters, man. In reality, we about to be the real Marvel superheroes, the real Avengers, X-Men. We about to be the real life Viltrumites, man. Real life Kryptonians, real life Asgardians. You love anime so much, you brothers like Dragon Ball Z, but guess what? Hey, the Lord about to upgrade you to a Super Saiyan. Some brothers like that show Invincible. Well, guess what? The Lord about to turn you into a whole Viltrumite, a whole Omni-Man. Some brothers like Captain America, some brothers like Spider-Man. Guess what? The Lord's going to give you that spiritual power. He about to do things that these heathens in the world have never seen before, man. The people that you call nigger, spicks, and wetbacks are about to be turned into superhuman nigger, spicks, and wetbacks and savages. And we're not those terms and ideologies and names that you call us, man. We're the children of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I have said ye are gods, and all of you are the children of the Most High, but ye shall die like men and fall like one of the apprentice. Hey, the Most High said we shall die like men. All right? We fell off. We fell off from our power. Like how Thor. Watch that movie Thor again. All right? Thor was the king. He was a prince of Asgard. He had a mighty hammer. He had the women. He had the glory, the fame, the riches. But the power that he had made him haughty, made him arrogant, disobedient. To the point that his father had to cast away his power and made him to a mortal and had to send him to earth to make him learn a lesson. That's Israel. Thor represents Israel, man. And his father, Odin, represents Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. So the Most High was mad when we went off. When we went off multiple times, we still going off to this day. Okay, especially in our captivity, but the Lord is about to resurrect the elect. And he's about to grant them supernatural power, man, that the world have never seen before. Arise, O Yahweh, judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations. So we're going to inherit all the nations. You Edomites, you Japhites, you Hamites, you Elamites, Ishmaelites, Asharites, Cushites, all right, you Matazariamites, all you nations that had a hand in our captivity, you're about to be our slaves, man. And what you see now, the people that you like to mock and laugh and call nigger, call all these type of bywords and proverbs, byword and proverbs, are about to be turned into superhumans. We're about to be a brand new race of superhumans, man. A brand new race of superhuman beings. The Lord is going to make us different from these nations. Like how there's a difference between us humans and apes, man. The Lord's going to put us a difference between us and these humans. Okay, and we're going to be better and higher and greater than these humans, man. We may have the same appendages like hair, skin, teeth, eyes, nose, arms, legs. We're going to keep our humanoid apparel, but we're going to be far greater than the humans that you see on this planet, man. Especially these heathens. First Thessalonians 15 and start 50. Now that I say this, brethren, flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. So right, the kingdom of God is going to be ruled by gods, lowercase g gods, but the main God is going to rule that, the king God, the God king, the king of the gods is going to be Yahweh Shai Mashiach through his father Yahweh. All right, the ultimate God. And alongside his people, his men, the Israelites are going to be gods. Look at Greek, like for example, Greek mythology. And look at Greco-Roman mythology. Zeus was the king of the gods. And wherever woman that he lay with, he produced, his children were gods as well. And they grew up and they had gods. All right, children. Okay, and their children grew up and their children had God children. Their grandchildren and their lineage, everyone was a god in Olympus. So it's the same thing with Yasharallah. We're gonna be the Kryptonians. We're gonna be the Asgardians. We're gonna be the true Olympians. Okay. We're gonna be the true mighty ones that mankind have been writing of mythologies for thousands of years. We're gonna be those people, man. All right. It says, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I'll show you a mystery. We shall all not sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye. And that the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall raise incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So right. Okay. We about this mortal body that you see right now, this flesh, this body that you're in. It's the chain of darkness. But don't worry, the Lord's going to turn that. He's going to give us that glorious body. Was it Philippians 3:21? Okay. We about to have that supernatural superhero body, man. And Jake, man, if Jake can do 100 backflips on the court, if Jake can do a behind the wheel, dunk on the court and break, rap all fast and crazy, how much when they have spiritual power, man? Not saying we're going to use spiritual power to play basketball or rap, but I'm saying the things that we can do physically, mentally, how much we can do spiritually. I'm telling you, man, every brother and sister is going to be turned into a superhero, man. Okay? Like, you read these Marvel comics, every character is his own superhero. And that's how it's going to be in the kingdom. One brother going to have, and everybody will have spiritual power in the kingdom. All right? Speaking of the Israelites, not these heathens. Fuck them. They're going to be slaves. But I'm speaking of starting with the 144,000, the elect. And now, with the rest of our people in the kingdom, every Israelite is going to be beautiful, perfect, and glorious, man. And they're going to be like a supernatural, mighty, royal superhero, man. All right. So, hey, man, we about to change the world, man. So with that, call Allah Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakah Kadash. Shalom.